What it do, y'all? It's your boy Sixth and Martian. How are y'all doing this lovely morning? It's about 4:15 in the morning. I just got done watching TV, and he was interviewing Jack Hager, or as some of y'all may know him as Jack Swagger. And it was a good interview, but he did mention something about Tony Khan, which was crazy. And y'all should take a look.
I think everyone should too say fuck Tony Khan. Um, I could tell that he didn't want me there. He offered me like a year and a half. I was like, bro, I just did Stadium Stampede twice. Like, don't act like Stadium Stampede didn't put AEW on the map. I was in the debut episode. I was the big spoiler, and you offer me 18 months after all that. So it was that and the way that he started running the business that it really, like, he wasn't a professional. Like after all the punk shit that went down.
And y'all, after watching this, I was really shocked about our boy Tony Khan, the allegations that were made. At the same time, I'm not really that surprised. I mean, let's look at his track record when it comes to people leaving. We had CM Punk who left and still talks shit about Tony Khan. We had Andrade who asked for his release. Then we also had Malachi Black who also did the same thing. And it really makes me wonder about our boy Cody Rhodes. Like, I know he talks so much love about the company, but was there anything as well to say, hey, maybe he wasn't feeling what he felt about this place? And it's just a lot, because I think as wrestlers, people have their ups and downs, how they feel about the company. We have people who have hated working with Vince McMahon, who have hated working with Hunter. We've had people who said they have hated working with TNA, but I just when like, but when Jake Hager went on TV, it was just saying how Tony Khan is. The fact he said fuck Tony Khan, which was crazy to me, and he also did explain in that the same video that he would put in a 6-man tag team 6 minutes before the show, and they had no choice but to do it. They Him and everybody else felt disrespected about it. He also mentioned how Tony Khan wouldn't take criticism, and it's just really mind blowing when you're hearing about all this stuff. And I just want to say to the wrestlers who are thriving in AEW, like Mercedes Monet, missed 9 belts right now at this time. We have people like Swerve Strickland, who is still one of my favorites of all time. And we have others as well who are just thriving just in AEW, and it's really shocking when I hear these things because I remember when AEW first came out, and I was watching the first episode back in 2019. I remember people saying, "Oh, this is great! Like that they love AEW. This is better than working under Vince." And now it's like people are just saying they just don't like the company, and there's even reports of Chris Jericho leaving soon, and that's still shocking to me as well. So maybe one day we'll learn the truth. Maybe Cody will say something one day. Maybe that we'll just have someone who finally says something. Maybe who knows? Chris Jericho has a podcast. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe years down the line he says something. But I don't know, guys. Give me your guys' thoughts on this, and hope you guys have a good morning. Six to Martian out.